election, numbers going as high as 7 point something million voters. This is not something you can ignore. But is there a possibility of saving this party? Because it's taking the same route that Ford Kenya took. Ford, and even Ford Kenya after that, after the passing on of Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, that the succession of the party leads to its eventual demise. Ford Kenya now is just a pale shadow of what it was back then. ODM appears to have taken the same route. Is there a possibility that this party that has carried the aspirations of so many Kenyans could be saved?
Well, there are a number of issues that we need to take cognizance of. In Africa, political parties take two forms. They are either crafted around an individual who has some level of charisma, like the late Raila Odinga. Remember, Raila Odinga started with 500,000 votes and went all the way. The last votes that we were told were about 6.9, out of his own sheer effort and out of the need to remain focused. And for 20 years, he held almost half of this country single-handedly. And many people did not realize that was the reason. And the other issue that political parties in Africa, they are also grafted, apart from ANC and CCM in Tanzania, around coalition of communities for fear of the other. Remember even the formation of KADU and KANU here in Kenya in the run-up to 1963 elections was the fear of the dominance of the Kikuyu and the Luo that KADU was born. Those are issues that you cannot run away from. We are yet to get a good researcher. And in Africa, again, we've not institutionalized our parties. The institution called a political party is yet to be formed in a way that there is a clear succession plan and a clear direction with which certain decisions are done. Notwithstanding the fact that we know ODM has been trying to stick to the issue that no decision shall be taken by a group of individuals without going through the system of the government. This therefore means that ODM runs the same risks as any other political party. Today, UDA without William Ruto will be a pale image of itself. Today, a number of other parties without the individuals who are leading them will be a pale image of what it ought to be. My suggestion today was to advise ODM is that even if you wanted to get into government, run your presidential candidate. Otherwise, you risk moving down from 80 members of parliament or so to perhaps 30 members of parliament. And knowing that the support of ODM has been 80% outside Luo-Nyanza. And this therefore means that 80% of Kenyans within ODM will be disappointed by any decision that seems to exclude them and make it some kind of Luo party. Because the Luo nation within the Luo-Nyanza has been only 20%. There are huge constituencies like the coast or huge parts of the coast that ODM has enjoyed a lot of support. The Ma community and the Luya nation. If you remove those three communities, you're likely to run the risk of destroying ODM within the next 2 years or so. My take is that ODM will not be the same. ODM will be broken into more than 4 pieces. One of the pieces will be Western Kenya, which, unless something is done, will move away from ODM. The other one will be the Luo-Nyanza, which will also be split into 2. And if I was the strategist for the president today, I'd spend my time not looking at the votes in Luo-Nyanza. I will focus on the Ma community, the coast province. I know He already has one ally here. But there are many other people at the coast that have been in ODM, but they are now not sitting pretty. Those are some of the areas he should go and try to spend more time. The Luo Nyanza may not be as homogeneous as it ought to be. It is likely to move into certain alliances that I do not care now to mention, because I'll be giving some of our strategies to make sure that we wrestle power from them. But notwithstanding that, it worries me that people who pretended to be so close to Raila are people now destroying the party that he formed and stuck with for 20 years.
All right. Even looking at it from the perspective of UDA, because even the president said there are already talks to form a coalition. Is it better to form a coalition